What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 21 of the Sauced Hockey Podcast. I'm David.
I'm Charlie.
What do we have on today's show, Charlie?
Today we're going to talk about the Preds on the rise recently. Let's see here. We're going to talk about some NHL trades going on right now. Around the league, stats and scores. And I guess finish it off with the featured cards of the day.
We've got a little bit different setup today. We had some camera issues, so we thought we'd go ahead and try this out. So we are on the laptop today with our new poster between us, which we got to pick up. How have we grabbed that, Charlie?
We just ran over to the bar place and just grabbed the poster from the table.
Yeah, they gave these out as a giveaway at the Thursday night game, and we were fortunate enough to go to the Nashville Predators games last weekend for Augie's birthday. And Max Hers from the official Nashville Predators podcast said they had a few extra if we wanted to stop by the desk, and we were lucky enough to grab a couple. So this has Stamkos as one of the 22 players in NHL history to score 600 goals, with all of the others listed in order of how many goals, which everyone I think knows Alex Ovechkin famously broke Wayne Gretzky's goal scoring record last year. So he's at the top with 912 as of the creation of this poster, but it's already more than that now. And Stamkos down at the bottom at 600. Next on the list was Jari Kurri at 601, and he's already passed him. So now he's chasing Dino Ciccarelli will be the next one he scores. And we were just having some fun going up through the list of names before we went on live. And it's just so cool. Bobby Hull, Joe Sakic, Jerome McGinley, just so many legends of the game. The list goes on and on. Who are your favorites on that list? Do you have any standout favorites?
Not really, but I think it's really cool that Stamkos is less than 50 goals away from Sidney Crosby.
Yeah, he probably won't catch Crosby, though, assuming they both keep playing. You know, he'll have to score at a much higher rate than Crosby to catch him. So Crosby's going to land, somewhere probably in the top. Let's see, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Crosby's currently in the top 15. Can he get into the top 10? 2, 1. That'd be Steve Yzerman at 692. He's at 646. He needs like 50 more goals. I mean, it just depends on how long these guys play. It's hard to say how long they're going to keep going. I think for Stammer to get into top 15, same thing. He needs like 50 more goals. So we'll see if he can get in the top 50. He's definitely going to get in the top 20. Top 15. Definitely going to get in the top 20. So that's really cool. So up first, the Predators on the rise. I mean, we're going to just go ahead and exclude the loss to the Vegas Golden Knights on Saturday night, which was actually a really good game through the first more than half the game. We were up 1-0 with 3 minutes left in the second period. Final score was
7-2.
7-2 Vegas. All of a sudden, it was going to be 7-1. We put in a last-minute power play goal that was basically meaningless. But all of a sudden, Vegas turned it up. We fell apart. We were on the second half of a back-to-back.
Yes.
So maybe playing a little bit tired, which, happens to every team. Vegas didn't play the night before. We did. We might not have had as fresh legs as they did. But overall, what do you think of the Nashville Predators' recent play?
Really good. The most notable win in the last few games is the Colorado Avalanche, as you guys know probably, are the best team in the league, and they're on pace to have the best season of all time.
Yeah.
And we beat the Colorado Avalanche 7-3. We played really good that game.
Amazing to watch. Super fun. I loved after the game listening to Colorado's head coach, Jared Bednar, just break the game down. They said, so if you haven't seen it, go take a look at the post-game interview. He's really honest, and I don't think I had really listened to a post-game interview of his before, but I liked his approach. They said, so, what were some things that you liked about the game? And he said, nothing. He said that the whole game was awful. The Predators shut us down in every way. And then they asked him to list, to talk about some of the players that did poorly on the Avalanche. And he said, no, I'm not going to list any players by name. The whole team played bad, and, we'll fix it. We'll work on it and get better. But this is showing some recent troubles the Avalanche have had. I guess they have a couple guys injured, but maybe, the Predators are first team to beat them at home in regulation and showed a little crack in the armor.
Yeah, they also asked Bednar. So in the game, O'Reilly scored a hat trick. He played amazing. And they asked him, have you thought about acquiring Ryan O'Reilly?
Who Colorado is the one that drafted O'Reilly. And a lot of people have been saying, ooh, maybe O'Reilly goes back to there, wins a cup with Colorado. And what Bednar is saying.
And Bednar said that they're not going to trade anyone if they keep playing like that.
Which I thought was great. That's the way Nashville fans are torn. Just a month ago, and even on this podcast, we've discussed, is it time to trade away some of these big pieces, just fully commit to the rebuild, get rid of our star players, and prepare to be good in 5 years? Now, everyone's going, maybe we hold on to these guys. Maybe we make another run, try to get into the playoffs. We're currently sitting, is it still one point out, 2 points out of the playoff race?
Pretty much 1 win out.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it's 1 or 2 points, but.
With our next game tomorrow night, we have a 3-game homestand this week. Buffalo tomorrow night. Thursday night, we play Ottawa. Saturday night, huge game against the Utah Mammoth. So this week, you win all 3 games. I would imagine you're in a playoff spot, feeling pretty good. You don't. Some of those teams pull even farther ahead. Now you're starting to think, man, maybe we're not really going to be in this thing. So it's going to be a really interesting next few weeks heading into the Olympic break. My guess is that Trotz wants to know by the Olympics, are we going for this? Are we going to try to make the playoffs? Or are we tearing this thing down? That would be my guess.
Yeah.
It's always hard. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
If we stay, obviously, if we stay 1 or 2 points out, or hopefully be in the wild card spot, we're going to go for it. But if we go on, if we lose these next few games and people start passing us, it's not gonna look so good. But
yeah, it's an easy trap to fall into. Where, let's say by the Olympics, you're 7 points out of the wild card race. It's easy to look at that and go, oh, it's only 7 points. But what if there's 7 teams ahead of you? It's not just 7 points. It's 7 points while all of those teams have to lose. You know? So it's a trap. You start to think we're still in this thing. So you keep going, but then you stay in this mushy middle where you don't fall to the bottom enough to get a really high draft pick, but you don't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Or what a lot of people fear is that we make the playoffs and we don't trade any pieces and don't get any new draft picks or anything, and then just get eliminated in a 4-game sweep by the Colorado Avalanche. But I argue back, name me some NHL teams that have beat Colorado twice this year.
That's a great point. You said if this was a playoff series of all the times we've played Colorado so far, the series would be 2-2 for both.
That's a good series. That's a good series.
We need to look, but I don't know if anyone beat Colorado twice.
I'm really curious.
We beat them once in shootout, once in regulation. It could be possible because I think a few teams have, 8 teams have beat them in overtime/shootout.
Let's see.
Let's see if anyone beats them.
Okay. So we're going to hold on. Let me share screen so these guys can see with us.
They lost to the Lightning and to the Panthers, which was a 2-game losing streak.
Wait, they haven't played since their loss to us.
Wow.
Okay, so we beat them 7-3. Toronto beat them 4-3 in OT. Lightning beat them 4-2. Panthers beat them 2-1. What were you saying that was interesting about that? 2-game losing streak?
2-game losing streak for the Avalanche. I didn't know that they lost to the Maple Leafs in overtime, so they lost 4 of their 6 games.
Yeah.
Except they destroyed the Senators and the Blue Jackets.
And the Blue Jackets. So in the middle of that 4-game, they played really well. Okay, go back to December.
Win. Wow, 1-0 win against the Mammoth.
There's us, 4-3 in shootout.
Again,
yeah.
Except they won that time.
6-3 Islanders. I remember that one. Okay. No other teams twice yet, right? November, the Wild beat them in shootout. The Sharks beat them in overtime. And in October, New Jersey beat them in overtime. Bruins beat them in regulation. Hurricanes beat them in shootout. Mammoth beat them in overtime. Stars beat them in shootout. So, yeah, that's probably, that's preseason. So we are the only team that has beat this team twice. We played them 4 times. They beat us twice. We beat them twice. 2-2. That'd be a fun playoff series, you know?
Yeah.
So I think we've at least proven that we can give them a good series. So other standouts. Roman Josi just named 2nd star of the week in the NHL. I believe it's 10 points in the last 4 games. What do you think of Josi's recent play?
Yeah, he's been amazing since we were at a couple games this
1 week ago
against the Blackhawks and the Capitals. Josi was great first in the Capitals game.
Yeah.
Having 3 points, I believe. And then we went to play who did we play?
This week?
Yeah.
After the Capitals?
It was
Yeah, I don't remember. I think there was another game on Tuesday.
Yeah.
To finish the homestand against
the Oilers.
The Oilers, that's right. And
Josi played great.
And the team, other than power play, Oilers scored some on the power play. Their stars like McDavid, Hyman, Draisaitl all had points on the power play. But in 5-on-5 play, we shut them down. And the Predators played really, really good against the Edmonton Oilers, who are, again, in the last week, we've played all of the best Western teams.
Yeah.
Well, not all.
Except
Dallas
for,
and Minnesota. But,
yeah,
Oilers, Colorado, Vegas, all top tier teams, and looked good through most of those games. Beat the Oilers, beat the Avalanche decisively. Played really good against Vegas up until basically the last period. So, and then things fell apart. I'm gonna just chalk it up fatigue. Still, you gotta figure that out, because you're gonna get tired in games and stuff. And I mean, every team has those. Every team has games. You just would hope that you can keep it from going off the rails. That's what we got to figure out, because we've had a few games this year where we've gotten beat badly and it's gone off the rails. Like that Rangers game. What was the final score of that one? Where we had the Matthew Wood hat trick.
Oh yeah, that was 6-3, 7-3.
Yeah, I think Toronto beat us badly one time.
Yeah,
7-2 or something.
7-3 or 7-4.
Oh, 7-4. But I mean, this last one's 7-2. Like, that's a really bad loss. You know, it makes me think of the Stars loss, the famous one before the canceled concert.
Oh yeah, we lost like 9-2.
Yeah, you know, those are the losses that really jump out to you and go like, "Ooh, what happened there?" You know, how does the team fall apart that much? You know, so we got to figure this out. But the Predators are on the rise, that we know for sure, and it's going to be an exciting couple weeks.
For sure.
All right, now let's take it to the next segment. We're going to play a game we call Same Word. It's a pretty famous game. You guys have probably seen it before. We're going to count down from 3, and we both have to say the same word. We're trying to say the same word. We probably won't on the first try, so then we count down from 3 again. If we've said different words, we're going to try to connect to the same word based on the words we said. So it's a fun little brain game. We're going to keep it hockey themed today. So it's got to be a hockey player, hockey team, a hockey thing, a hockey play, move, whatever, something hockey themed. We ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Philip Forsberg. Okay. Philip Forsberg.
Okay.
Steven Stamkos. Philip Forsberg. Steven Stamkos.
Kind of.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Power play. O'Reilly. That's a good one.
Power play.
O'Reilly. Power play.
Okay.
O'Reilly. Power play. Okay.
Kind of going.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Crease.
In front of the net.
In front of the net. Crease. I think that counts. That counts. Go again. Round 2. So how many times did that take us? Like 3?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. McDavid.
Yossi.
McDavid and Yossi. Okay. Got it. 3, 2, 1. Captains.
Okay.
What'd you say?
I was gonna say the outdoor season event and all that.
Outdoor season. Okay. Captains and outdoor season.
How do Yossi and McDavid keep getting the same cards and like there's a captain's card.
That's true.
It's released at the same time.
I didn't say captains because of that. I just say captains because they're captains.
I know, but
but yeah, they both got captain cards in Hockey Ultimate Team. Yo. And all right, so we got captains and outdoor season. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
3, 2, 1. Hockey Ultimate Team. Hockey Ultimate Team. Winter Classic.
This brings us to outdoor season event, but we don't.
Winter Classic.
Said that.
Yeah. Yeah, can't do outdoor season. Hockey Ultimate Team and Winter Classic.
I got nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, mine doesn't really connect. I'm just gonna go with it. 3, 2, 1. Utah Mammoth
versus Panthers.
I almost went there. I was gonna say Zibanejad. Okay. Utah Mammoth.
Rangers versus Panthers.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Colorado Avalanche. Let's go.
That one took us like 4 or 5 that time.
Okay, one more round. Last one. Round 3.
Yes.
All right.
Let me see.
Let me think.
Okay,
come on. 3, 2, 1. Olympics.
Renee Olympics.
Okay. Pecorine Olympics. 3, 2, 1. Finland. Let's go. All right. Nice. Okay. Up next, couple of trades.
Yes.
Season. I could say we're here.
We're getting close.
Trade deadline still maybe a couple months out. But a couple teams made a big move this weekend. First up on Friday or Saturday, or was that yesterday? I think it was yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
Sunday trade. That's an interesting one. What we get?
We got a trade between the Flames and the Golden Knights.
Calgary Flames had been rumored to be shopping defenseman Rasmus Anderson. Defenseman, right?
Did you mean Golden Knights? Or
No, Calgary Flames were shopping him. They were seeing what was available. He's a defenseman, right?
Yeah.
He's going crazy. Okay. Great defenseman, too, on a struggling team. Although Calgary was hotter the last month or so, they got a little bit better, but probably not making the playoffs. So they looking to sell some of their pieces. I saw that it was basically down to the Boston Bruins and Vegas Golden Knights, who Bruins coming into the season, everyone thought were just going to be trash. They're playing great. One of the top 10 teams in the league right now.
Beat the Rangers 10-2.
Yeah, that was real bad. Yeah, I like the Stamkos poster. Hi, Sully. Looks good, huh? And so anyway, Vegas ends up winning the deal. What'd they give away?
Picks?
I think mostly picks, right? Did they give a player? I don't remember if they had to give a player or not, but they gave away some picks and pick up Rasmus Anderson. What do you think of this?
I feel like that's huge for the Golden Knights. Yeah, as you said, Anderson is a quality defenseman.
I mean,
I think he's a piece that the Golden Knights could use. I can envision it.
Yeah. With what they looked like on Saturday, before they got Anderson, they already looked really good. So adding a good piece like that's awesome. You know, their defense core, Jeremy Lauzon, Shea Theodore, Alex Pietrangelo, like they've got good pieces. Oh, Noah Hannafin, USA defenseman. You add Rasmus Anderson to that. It's a good looking decor. One of the best probably in the league with that pickup. So that's awesome. That reminds me. I was watching the Spit and Chicklets episode last night with Barrett Jackman, who I had forgotten played his final season of his career on the Nashville Predators, and they asked him, "So, what was it like playing in Nashville after playing in St. Louis for your entire career?" You know, and he said it was super fun getting to know guys like Mike Fisher and Mike Ribeiro. He goes, but, you know, you look at that decor. When I came on the team, he said we had Shea Weber, Ryan Suter, Matthias Ekholm, Ryan Ellis, Seth Jones, and him. He was like, we were by far the best defensive core in the league. And I was like, yeah, true. Like, I forgot. Like, I think that's probably why I don't remember Barrett Jackman, is our defense was so good. He probably got, kind of hidden down there. He said, so when they came on the team, they told him, look, you're here to basically eat up some penalty kill minutes and some hard minutes so we can save some of our superstar players. So, you know, Jackman comes in, and it was, I think, Forsberg's second year in the league. He said he has never played with someone as skilled as Philip Forsberg.
Wow. That's awesome.
How cool is that? And you have to think he played with some amazing players on the St. Louis Blues, Keith Tkachuk and stuff.
Now it's coming from him seeing rookie young baby Forsberg.
Yeah, exactly. He said watching the stuff that guy could do with the puck, he said was just mind blowing. He said he remembers being in games and Forsberg would beat a guy with the puck, but then go back and beat him again. He'd be he'd get past him and then take it back between the guy's legs again. He had already beat him once. He beat him twice and then went down and scored, you know. It's just so funny to listen to. It was cool to listen to him talk about the Preds. But anyway, that's just a tangent. Decor reminded me of that. Second big trade recently.
Yeah, today.
Just a couple hours ago.
Yeah, an hour or two ago. A trade between the Canucks and the Sharks. The Canucks traded away Kiefer Sherwood to the Sharks in exchange for a couple picks and this random guy.
A defenseman, yeah. I don't remember his name, but a defenseman I don't think has even played up in the NHL yet, so it's just like a defensive prospect. I mean, big news for the Sharks fans. The rebuild is officially over. You guys are good. You're pushing forward now, trying to be a playoff team. I don't see the Sharks winning the cup yet or anything, but if they can get into the playoffs, they're going to be super fun to watch. Macklin Celebrini, Will Smith, Kiefer Sherwood, like what a fun piece to add to that team. I don't know how to say a couple of the other guys' names that I remember are on the. There's a winger now playing up with Celebrini that's doing really good. I think he's maybe Russian. And then there's the Mukhamadullin. Yeah, who looks really good. The defenseman, Sam Dickinson, bunch of young guys in net, Yaroslav Askarov. I think where they need to go next, funny that we just finished talking about this, is using their salary cap space to buy defensemen.
Yeah.
Who would have been good? Rasmus Anderson. I don't know who's San Jose's D-core. Mario Ferraro,
Dmitry Orlov.
Fine, but not cup winning, I don't think.
Yeah.
So they've got something really special happening. It's going to be really fun to watch San Jose for a lot of years, I think. And
Definitely.
Kiefer Sherwood, super fun piece. He's one of my favorite players to watch since we lost him. The Nashville Predators had him. He was really good for us on our third and fourth line. We let him go, I think just because we thought we had some more players like that, but I don't think they knew what they had. Sherwood turned into something even better when he went to Vancouver. And now, was a hot commodity. I know a lot of teams were interested in Sherwood. In fact, I think the Bruins were another team interested in Kiefer Sherwood. So cool trade. Okay, should we take it around the league?
Yeah.
Let's go take a look. There's actually a game going on right now. We'll share screen here.
Sabres.
Let's go back over here.
Sabres against someone. Don't exactly remember who.
I think Carolina, maybe. Yeah, Buffalo, Carolina, tied up 1-1 in second intermission right now over on TNT and HBO Max. Goal from Rasmus Dahlin, who's playing great, and Andrei Svechnikov, 17 goals on the year for him already. So that's going into the third period here pretty soon. Lots of games today. So right after that one, back-to-back game, Capitals Avalanche. That's going to be a great game as well. So these two are good. Sabres, we talked about last time, I think. Did we talk about Buffalo last podcast? I think they were on their win streak at that time. Yeah. So, they're playing amazing. Really fun to watch. We get to watch them come into Nashville tomorrow night. So we'll probably turn on the end of this game when the podcast is over to see how that Sabres-Hurricanes game goes. Because Hurricanes famously destroyed Nashville this year. So be interesting to see how Buffalo's handling them. Looks like Hurricanes are doing their normal thing. 20 shots on goal, only 11 for Sabres. That's how most Hurricanes games look. Penguins Kraken today. Sharks Panthers. This is the return of Matthew Tkachuk.
Let's go.
Sully's excited for that one. This game. That's big. That's on Amazon Prime today. Minnesota Wild, Toronto Maple Leafs. I know that's a good one.
That matchup has the most players on the USA Olympic roster you could get.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's got Matt Boldy, Quinn Hughes, Brock Faber, Austin Matthews.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And there's a lot of other Americans that almost could have made the team, like Matthew Nyes, Anthony Stolarz.
I could easily see both of those guys being call-ups if someone gets hurt. Flyers, Golden Knights, Jets, Blackhawks, Devils, Flames, Islanders, Canucks, Rangers, Ducks. So the end of the night, nothing really super special, but I feel like a few of these earlier games are interesting. All right, why don't you take us through the standings?
In the Atlantic top 3, we got the Tampa Bay Lightning, as usual. Let's see. Their last 10 are 1.
Okay, it looks like they said they can't see. Can you guys see the screen or no? On our screen, it looks like you can see it. And what about when we're on this? Can you see it now? Yeah, Tampa Bay Lightning, as you were saying, is just okay. Yeah, I guess you can see it. Yeah, just dominating. I'm pretty sure they just hit their longest win streak ever as a franchise. And you have to remember, they won back-to-back Stanley Cups a few years ago. So.
Yeah. Detroit Red Wings still in there. They have 7-2-1 in their last 10. So they're doing pretty well still. They've been having one of their best seasons in a while.
And a cool ceremony the other day, retiring Sergei Fedorov's number, all-time great. I loved watching him growing up. Yeah, fun to be a Red Wings fan again, and I think that is super exciting for the league to have Detroit being a good team. One of the original 6.
And the Canadians,
another
still
original
in there.
6.
The top 3 of the Atlantic, it's not really changing.
And they're all playing really well, like right now, 9-0-1, 7-2-1, 6-3-1. Montreal, only team in the league with 5 players over 40 points. Can you name them?
5 players from over 40 points. So it's Caulfield, Suzuki, Hudson. I don't know. Dimidov. Who else?
One more.
Defenseman or forward?
Forward. A number 1 draft pick.
Oh, on the Canadians' number 1 draft pick.
I think number 1.
Oh, Slavkovsky.
Yeah, Uri Slavkovsky, which
forgot.
People have been saying, oh, he's not as good as we thought he would be, et cetera, et cetera. There you go. They're building something special over there.
Yes.
5 guys, only team, 5 players, 40 points.
And Hudson, Slavkovsky, Dimidov are super young still.
Super young. They're going to be good for the next 15, 20 years with that core. They got to figure out in net. I thought Montembeault was the answer. He seems shaky. Maybe he still is the answer. Hard to say, but Fowler came up and has had played really well in his start too. So we'll see it. We'll see what happens there. All right. What about the Metropolitan?
Hurricanes on top. They pretty much are always on top in that division for the past several years.
Yeah, you can almost guarantee they're going to win the division, maybe the conference even. And then lose in the conference finals, second round. Yeah.
Last 10, 6-3-1. That's pretty good. And next up, the Islanders. They have been a lot better than I thought they would be this season.
Nobody thought that getting the number 1 pick and taking Matthew Schaefer was going to boost you all the way up into being a top 3 team in your division. That it's so cool. And then you go to the Pittsburgh Penguins right below them.
Same.
Similar to Boston.
Islanders.
Yeah, I mean, all 3 of those teams, everyone thought were going to stink. And they're awesome. It's so cool that you never know with hockey. That you can say, oh, Crosby, Malkin, Letang, they're all getting older. Yeah, but they're all still playing great. Penguins 6-2-2 in their last 10, sitting in 3rd place. Boston, 8-1-1, back in the wild card. Have lost once in regulation in the last 10 games. 6-game win streak. Boston Bruins fans. That's awesome. And then
the Buffalo Sabres on a freaking tear right now. 7-2-1, still a really good last 10, but not as good as the 10-0.
Yeah, 10-game win streak.
Time.
If the playoffs started today, Toronto, Washington, Florida, all out of the playoffs. Ottawa, New Jersey, and New York at the bottom of the Eastern Conference. Columbus, like they were at the bubble. Ottawa made the playoffs last year. Flyers didn't, but I mean, what a shakeup in the East. So interesting to see how this goes. But once again, they're getting like a little bit of separation now. Rangers are now 10 points out, 9 points out of wild card. But these teams right here are all pretty close together still. So we'll see how that goes. To the West.
The Central, the same as it has always been. Avalanche, Stars, Wild, top three. Avalanche are 6-3-1 in their last 10, which is definitely not what we're used to seeing.
Yeah.
3 regulation losses in their last 10.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I mean, you go to the Preds 6-4-0. So I mean, we're basically the same record as the Avalanche the last 10 games.
And the Dallas Stars and Minnesota Wild, last 10 games.
2 wins for the Stars in the last 10
games.
Interesting.
And the Wild are 4-3-3. Not amazing, but middle.
So the 3 beasts in the Central all looking a little bit less beastly. Just a little. Especially in Colorado's case, just a little. Then we go to the Pacific. We played Vegas the other night. They were beasts. Edmonton, great. Seattle,
sneaky good.
5-3-2 in their last 10. Utah looks great. 3-game win streak, 7-2-1, sitting in the first wild card spot. San Jose, 7-3-0 in their last 10, take the second wild card spot.
Ducks have been performing pretty bad recently.
Yeah, 3-6-1.
They were a top 3 in the Pacific up until the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. This kind of gives me hope. If you look at all the teams right now that are out in the West, the only team playing above 500 in their last 10 games is the Nashville Predators.
Yes.
So that gives me hope that we're going to rise above this whole pack right here. What doesn't give me much hope is the 2 teams that hold the spots right now.
Are still having good seasons.
And then you go, okay, well, some of those top teams in the Central, they haven't been playing good. Maybe we can catch them. They're still, even though they're not playing good right now, still 10 points ahead of Utah. 9 points, but still, that's a pretty good cushion. So when you take that over to the league, those top 3 teams in the Central were the top 3 in the league. No longer the case. Colorado's still number 1, but now Tampa, Carolina, Detroit, all right above Dallas and Minnesota since their recent slip. Then Montreal in 7th, Vegas, Boston, Edmonton, Buffalo. Very interesting. Toronto was not in a playoff spot, right?
Yes. I think they weren't in a playoff spot.
That's crazy. 13th in the league, currently sitting out of the playoffs.
It's really hard to understand how the NHL is going this season.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a crazy season. Let's take a look at stats.
Points, it's pretty much McDavid and McKinnon still racing for first. They've pretty much taken a 10-point lead on Celebrini, but he's still sticking at third.
Yeah, really cool though that he's up there with the 2 big dogs. Kucherov right there with him where he always is. Draisaitl, Rantanen, Pasta, Natchez, Scheifele, Eichel. Nothing crazy there.
Goals.
Ooh, McKinnon, I didn't realize he had pulled 6 goals ahead. That's, McDavid had that hat trick against us at the beginning of the year, or end of last year. And he was in first. So 6 goals ahead for McKinnon. That's pretty impressive. Look at that. Tied for 3rd in the league. Jason Robertson with Matt Boldy. One made the Olympic team. The other didn't. That stinks. DeBrincat also.
Oh, that one's
He's also American, isn't he?
yeah.
And didn't make the Olympic team.
He's one guy a lot of people actually thought should have made the team.
And Wyatt Johnston is Canadian. He didn't make their roster, did he?
No.
So if you look at this top 10, in, out, in, out, in, out because Russia can't play, out, in. Interesting. Assists.
McDavid at top, like he always is. He's trying to score more goals, but he's still dominantly
got 55 assists.
Celebrini's closer than him than he was in points a little bit. It goes down to McKinnon. Yeah, Celebrini passed McKinnon in assists.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing.
Awesome. McKinnon's right there with Kucherov. That's Rantanen, Draisaitl, Wayne Hudson, Pasternak, Eichel, Suzuki.
Goalies, Scott Wedgwood on top.
Devin Cooley.
I don't think I realized Devin Cooley was up there. Has he played much?
He actually played at least 15 games.
Oh, played for 15. Okay, nice. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Vasilevsky back on top. Brandon Bussey. This is such a cool surprise.
He's been really good this season.
I think he's American too.
I think he shut down the Predators a couple months ago.
Yeah. He was really good watching him that night. Blackwood.
Thompson, Logan Thompson.
Yep.
Akira Schmid, I think that's who we played.
Yeah, he played really good against the Preds the other night. I think that's twice this year he's played against us. Shesterkin.
Grubauer, Casey DeSmith.
Okay, so not in Olympics, right? I don't know who all the teams picked, but not in.
Not in. Would have been in. Russia.
Not in. Did Mackenzie Blackwood get picked for Canada?
Maybe. Wait.
Should have. Wait, it's Logan Thompson. No, he didn't. Darcy Kemper and Jordan Binnington.
So no.
No Blackwood. Yes.
Yes. No.
I don't know where he's from.
Would have
been in.
No.
That's crazy. Oh, what about save percentage? Cooley, Wedgwood, basically same. Oh, Wallsted's up there. Sorokin. Wool. Shutouts, Sorokin on top.
Sorokin 5.
Hofer. Wow. Only thing I think I'll ever think about now when I see Joel Hofer's name is him hiding in the hallway.
From Jordan Binnington.
That's
from
amazing.
Wallstedt and Gustafsson both in there.
Yeah, that's cool.
The Wild have like 7 shutouts this season, looks like.
Defenseman, of course, leading the way. Cale Makar right behind him. Zach Werenski.
And right behind him is Wayne Hudson.
It got way closer in these last couple.
And now, Bouchard and Darren Radish.
That's been a nice surprise for Lightning fans.
That people are saying Radish is really stepping up. Obviously, like Hedman is hurt.
Yeah.
And they say he's doing amazing with like power play stuff.
That's awesome. Quinn Hughes right up there. Morrissey, Sanderson, Carlson, and Heiskanen. Goals.
Werenski, Chikrin.
Wow, Chikrin.
Makar, Schaefer, Radish, Bouchard, Justin Falk, Sanderson.
Ooh, Rasmus Anderson. Top 10 in goals.
He's still listed as Calgary on there.
New member of the Vegas Golden Knights and Brock Faber. Cool.
And assists, Wayne Hudson, Cale Makar.
Yeah, a lot of the same guys.
Yeah, they're all the same.
And
Rookies.
Looking at the rookie race, Demidov on top. Pretty much who we expected to win the Calder, so we'll see how that goes. But Schaefer kind of falling back a little. Beckett Seneca right there with Ivan Demidov. Ryan Leonard.
Kapanen's been pretty good. Fraser Minton almost got a hat trick in that 10-2 Boston game.
Yeah, that's a stat padding game right there. Nikishin. Cool.
Matthew Wood is completely falling out.
Yeah, he's falling way off. He was in the top in goals, but
he's not top in like anything now.
Had some recent struggles. Okay, it's time for the featured cards of the day.
Okay.
Who's going to go first? I'll go.
You go first for once.
Okay, I've got a new card in my collection. NHL's second star of the week, a signed Roman Josi. This is from the 2019-2020 Upper Deck Series 2 collection. It says the Predators captain began the 1920 season on a point-per-game pace, totaling 2 goals and 4 assists in his first 6 games. His production helped Nashville get out to a 4-2-0 start to the campaign. Awesome. Okay, who you got?
I have also got the captain, who's doing amazing right now, Roman Josi. True leaders.
Let's go. How many times on featured cards of the day now? This is episode 21 of the podcast. How many times have you and I picked the same person? It's been a few. Yeah, it's been a few.
Some of them have been like completely random.
Yeah.
Some American and some Predator.
Any other featured cards out there? No. Okay. Well, that's about it for. Oh, you got something you want to read on there?
After locking an assist in the first period, Josi added a second helper and a goal in the second frame as a superstar blue liner guided the Nashville Predators to an impressive 7-3 rout of visiting Florida Panthers.
Oh.
February 18th.
Take that, Sully.
There is also on YouTube, there's this series NHL is doing called My World, I think.
Yeah.
About one player from each of the teams in the Olympics. And they made one about Josi. Captain
of Switzerland, I assume. I don't think he's been named yet, but yeah, it should be. So yeah, we're gonna go watch that. It looks exciting, kind of like the Face-Off series. So that's it. We've got Sully's got hockey practice tonight, and we're off for the day. It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and we will be back on. Planning to be back on Sunday. We meant to get one done yesterday, and just ran out of time. So glad today was a holiday. So plan to see you guys again next weekend. Thanks for watching.
Stay saucy. Do all the things.
Bye, everybody.